So castor oil, huh? That's the.
Well, just it's
Hey,
along that
Justin, you
line.
got to hit the record button, buddy.
I just hit the live stream button, man. So
Oh,
it'll be on YouTube if you guys want to catch the replay.
Yeah. Well, it's a
But
little more
you might be able to hit the
complicated than that,
record button, Dave.
but most people don't know the mast cells that create histamine they live in the gut, right? So once we start getting inflammation in our gut, then all kinds of things start acting up. So we'll leave it there, but I'd love to talk to you more about it. That's my whole subject. I'll find a good book for you.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd like that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
totally interested in gut health.
Yeah.
Like learning more about that topic because
You mean-
it does
you
make a
mean-
lot of sense to me.
you mean guts health?
Gut and
Guts health.
Yeah.
Oh my
See?
God,
we come
Dave.
full circle.
That's something Claude should do. We should say, hey, Claude, you got to get into the gut health aspect of guts, right? So that should be
Definitely.
part of it. Being a great gut salesperson also means having a good, clean gut, right?
Definitely. When your gut's healthy, you've got guts. There you go.
Exactly. Yeah, you want good, healthy guts. You don't want
Definitely.
you don't want leaky guts, right?
Mm.
Definitely
not.
That's bad. That's bad. Oh my goodness. Well, I always have such a good time with all of you. Thank you for coming here today, Jessica and Ben and Helen and Joseph. It's good to see you two, and David and Max. I haven't met you before, Max.
Max,
I'm
I think,
Justin.
is the new guy.
Yes.
It's nice to meet you, man. You got your mute button on. If you, I couldn't hear you there, but
I was just saying, likewise, I'm glad to, been learning from everyone, and everyone has their own unique style, and so, just
Yeah.
excited to learn.
that's great, man. What state are you from, or where do you live?
I'm in Southern California, San Diego, North San Diego, North County.
Oh,
Nice. So
great.
you're kind of.
Lovely.
Have you met Claude personally?
Not in person. We've spoken and we've exchanged, some calls, but he's gonna be in town. Maybe this time around we'll get maybe I'll come out to one of the meetings he's gonna be doing.
Right. Yeah, that'd be
Looking forward
cool.
to that. Mm-hmm.
Come out to the SDCIA meeting, and then he's
Yeah.
going to be doing a training following that on the next Saturday after that meeting.
Yeah, you should definitely put that on your calendar.
And
Yeah, what can I-
he might be having a party with open bar usually at Ballast Point Brewery.
Heck it. Mm-hmm. Where could I get information on that as far as signing up and to be on board
What, SDCIA?
for the upcoming meetings? Correct. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I think it's on sdcia.com.
Yeah.
Just go through their website.
SDCIA.com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's probably something you can register for that. I don't know about the training, but
Mhm.
I'll be there with him. So if he has a sign up list for that, I'll be handling that probably.
Oh, great.
So
Cool. Well, most
I'm
likely.
in Santee.
Santee. Okay. Yeah, not too far from here.
So you're so Dave and Max are from Southern California. Jessica, are you also from Southern California?
I move around a little bit. I'm everywhere and nowhere.
She's on the witness protection plan.
I'm in Huntsville, Alabama right now, but
Hmm.
I've been living in San Diego, California. But I was born in Canada, and I grew up
Nice.
in
Canada's
England.
like the
London.
51st
So,
state, right?
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Love Canada.
Yeah, so I've been around a little bit. I get around. But right now I'm in Huntsville, Alabama, and we had a storm. The storm you're talking about blew through here too, but luckily we were safe here in Huntsville. So
Oh,
Hey,
good.
Justin, next time
Yeah.
you see Jessica, come on, you got to go, hey, how's it going, eh? Make
Oh,
her feel,
yeah.
make her
Have you
feel,
been out in the boot today?
Woo.
gotta make her feel Canadian, eh?
Uh, so, Ben, where are you from? Wait a minute. Don't tell me. Let me guess. It'll be fun. I'm going to guess you're not from Southern California, right?
Born and raised.
In Southern
Oh.
Yeah,
California?
but I'm now in Northern California for about the past year.
Oh my gosh.
But,
What are the odds?
I have deep roots in New York.
Oh,
Wow, that's cool.
What part?
Bronx.
Rockaway Beach.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, that's cool. That's cool.
Hmm.
Joseph and Helen, where are you two from? Where I don't know. Please tell me.
We are as well from the south, but not California, Carolina.
South Carolina.
I love that South
Nice.
Carolina accent, y'all.
It's because
Yeah.
we are close to North Carolina. So our accent more like North Carolina.
Yeah, right. I get that. I
We're
was
from
picking up on
Kiev.
that.
Kiev, Ukraine, but when we left, it was Soviet Union. Former
Oh
Soviet Union.
gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. What a great story you have, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Man.
pray for those people.
I would love to hear you tell us about it, but
No,
I-
you don't. You will not sleep. You will not sleep anymore.
really, it's an intense story. Wow.
The only thing I want everybody to know that socialism, it's terrible.
Mm.
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 Yeah.
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 Thank
I'm
you for
totally
saying that, 'cause I
capitalist.
think
That
people
sounds like a bumper sticker.
have
Yeah.
a romantic idea that socialism is really works well, and I think
Mm.
for many it's a very big
Yeah.
struggle. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Mm.
I've seen some wild videos. You know, I went to I don't know, let me just say this. I heard a guy by the name of Yakov Smirnov.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I went to his live theater. He has a real like in-person theater in Branson, Missouri, which I live really close to. So I went down there and he's a comedian, stand-up comedian, really.
Yes.
But he talked for about 2 hours, very, very funny, but enough to make you cry. And he talked about what it was like to be in socialist Russia before USSR, before it became what it is today, and
Mm.
so on and so forth. And his escape from there. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if there was a dry eye in the entire theater.
Mm.
Yeah. Incredible. The difference between those two ideas is vast,
This is
between
what we are trying to explain people, that we escape from Soviet Union, from former Soviet Union. We jeopardize our life to
Mhm.
escape from there.
Mm,
And it's good reason for this.
Wow.
mhm.
So God forbid it will be in
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
But I don't want to depress you.
no. I think this is relevant topic for nowadays,
Really is.
We
don't
can
know-
talk.
I don't know-
We
I
can
don't
talk
know if
as
that's-
Yakov Smirnov for more than 2 hours about that. Yes.
Mm.
I don't even know if that's his. I think that's his stage name because he could be Yakov and named
No,
himself
it's
after.
not stage name. It's his name.
It's his
Oh,
name.
is it?
Yes.
Well-
That's the name. That's the vodka name.
He says,
Yeah.
he said in that when I saw him on the live show here it was only 2 or 3 months ago. He said that his name is Yakov, but his last name is something different. He said, but when I was flying on the plane to land in America, he said we were coming in for landing. He said I saw a billboard that said Smirnoff vodka,
That's what I was.
and he said, "Oh, what a country! I'll be Yakov Smirnoff."
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay, so that's how that came about. But I don't remember what he said his real name was. We might be able to Google it, but
Yeah,
Right.
his last name is Pohis.
yeah.
Pohis. He is Yakov, but his last name is Pohis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's right.
It's
Yeah, great
a lot
guy.
of information which American school doesn't want kids to know about social,
right.
about
Mm.
Right.
Venezuela, about Cuba, about Soviet Union, and
Mhm.
all country who went through this problem.
Yeah.
A- Actually, I'm sorry, I'm taking my words back. His mother's last name is Smirnov.
Oh.
Okay.
Google,
Now go ahead. What were you going to say, Helen?
Google.
Mm.
Google. Yeah.
Yeah, Google it. Well, I'll tell you what, one thing for sure, if you want to laugh, if you want to cry, both in the same sitting session. then just Google him and listen to him or YouTube him for 30 minutes or an hour or some night, and you'll laugh and cry both, and you might even want to get up and fight and protest, and who knows what all you'll want to do. I mean, he'll move you. He's a
Yeah.
great entertainer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of different for us because we will not laugh.
Yeah.
We will only cry.
Mm.
Yeah. Because you relate on that level. Yeah. What an incredible story. It's amazing the people you meet when you talk to people, and in this club and in my club too. Both.
Let me make one point. It was, it seems to me it was Monday with Claude. We were talking about gas price and everybody was saying, oh, it's going to be $10. It's going to be $10. And then I said 12 and everybody was shocked. So guys, you used to 10.
Mm.
They prepare you for $10.
Yeah.
$10 not shock for you anymore.
Right.
Let
Right.
me tell you next step.
Yeah.
Next step, gas and car not gonna be affordable.
Yeah.
We've been there. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow.
And step by step, they prepare you for this.
Mm. Yeah. Ah. Huh.
I have to shut my mouth because Joseph gonna kill me.
No.
Want me to talk politics.
Well, I know what you're talking about. I mean, I've studied it at least. I haven't had firsthand experience like you guys, but I know what you're talking about. It's the synthesis, it's the thesis, the antithesis, and the synthesis. They get you one way or the other, That's what you're talking about. Yeah. So I think I totally understand. It's interesting. I have a person in my club that I've known for, I don't know, probably a year, maybe a little more. I always assumed this person, I don't know why. I just assumed this person, maybe because of the hair color or something, I just figured he was Irish, of Irish descent. I didn't know, had no reason to think that. I just kind of assumed that. Probably shouldn't do that, but I did. Was talking to him the other day and I said, hey, are you Irish? Do you have Irish background? And he said, no. He said, my dad was actually a survivor of the Holocaust.
Mm.
I was like, really? He said, yeah, my dad survived the Holocaust, so I'm Jewish. I was like, I had no idea.
Mm.
Wow, it's amazing the people we have around us sometimes can be absolute, really incredible heroes, can be people that we should know or honor, or at least hear what they've experienced and hear what they know.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. So it's an honor to meet everyone here, and everyone has a story, but some of these stories are an absolute incredible. I wish I could spend some more time talking with you guys about that. I'd love to hear your story. Let's talk about role playing today. It's Wednesday. It's role play practice. What did I call it today? The Guts Practice Party. Guts Practice Party. So let's practice guts. Does anybody have anything they want to practice right away? Anything right off the top? Anything?
I missed the Monday class. I was doing another class online, but
I did too.
I know I haven't even watched the replay yet. I know Claude kind of touched on certain parts of the flashcards, and I don't know how much, but if that's an area you want to, continue down for a while, I don't know. Just throwing a topic out there.
That's a great thing that you brought that up, because I was wanting to know what that means. I also missed Monday. He emailed me the replay link. I did not have time yet to listen to it. I saw that it was talking about flashcards, and I thought I was like, I wonder what this means. Is he talking about he has flashcards, or is this like he's a proponent of, or an
He had a-
opponent of?
he has
or
a
like, I
stack
wonder
about-
what's happening.
He has a stack about that big.
Nice, and they are.
I don't know how
for-
many he covered though. If anybody was on that meeting, if you want to chime in and see, explain what he covered, that would be helpful.
Yeah,
I was in on
anybody
it.
there?
I was there.
What do you talk about?
He talked about our rights as salespeople, the value of our time. And, the example that I gave is I have an existing business relationship, and a client asked me for a favor. I decided to stick my neck out for her. Not a big deal. Happy to do it. And before you knew it, I was extended for a mile. And we talked about nature of the beast, and that we invest so much in our knowledge and expertise, and you really have to value yourself and figure out what point you fire the client, or just be mindful.
But how does that-
and that it,
How does that tie into flashcards, Ben? I'm lost a little bit, man.
to have rebuttal when they say,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
why am I paying you for so much money for paperwork, as an example?
Right.
Mm.
So he's got
You're
like
sending
some
me a brief
objection
question.
flashcards.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
guts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Strategies,
Dude.
rebuttals.
He's got like
He's got a stack about that big,
phrases that you
Justin.
can.
That's cool. Okay.
Can I
gonna
take,
memorize
can
how to
I just
come
want to
back.
take you to lunch and pick your brain?
And then you flip it over, and the response is on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, that's way cool. All right.
If I do come
So-
to see you, will you have a check for $2,500 filled out? I'm
Yeah.
happy to, like that.
Yeah. Is that all? Is that coming out for sale?
He says it's a work in progress.
Oh, he's just trying to butter us up.
Working.
Guts
Uh,
Guts 10.0.
Yeah. Well, all right, Claude, if you're listening, we want it. We need it. We got to have it. Hurry up. Okay. Love you. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I don't have the stack, or I'd be happy to go through it. I'd love to have a copy of the stack of flashcards that he was going through the other day. That'd be really cool. I don't have any of those, so we'll have to do something different today. What I do have is I haven't shared this in a while. I do have the Guts formula. Okay, you guys seeing the Guts formula? All right. See, I took the Guts formula and I kind of put it on a visual 1-page thing for myself because I needed help remembering the flow.
Can you email that or put that in the
Yeah, I'll
Skype
put it.
room
I'll
to
put
print
it
out?
in the chat for you. Yeah. Would anyone else like to have this in the chat?
Sure.
All right.
I have
let me
it.
See. Yeah. Ben's got it. Ben's
You were
like, hey,
kind
this
enough
is
to
some...
send it away, but
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
All right, there it is in the chat. All right. So
the other thing that Uncle Claude talked about was the attraction marketing and how it's superior.
Oh, yeah.
Our new friend, who's his ski buddy and broker, I want to say in Aspen, wherever. But the gentleman had a client who was dragging out his purchase of a 3-bedroom condominium on the slope at like the prime chairlift. And finally, it's always my wife and this, and I gotta wait on my company's doing this and that and the other. And finally, the gentleman sent him a video from the condo of the action on the slope, and that was it. The next day, they were nailing it down.
Mm.
So it was the sizzle, not the steak. The phone video.
Yeah.
Mm.
The sizzle, not the
Million
steak.
three for a 3-bedroom condo on the slope.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pocket change. That's pocket change. That's a weekend in Vegas for me.
Attaboy.
You guys seeing this, the guts formula on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I like about Claude coming out with the objections flashcards is, if I can just be real honest about it, is, you know, it's super easy when you have a printout like this, especially. I don't know if anybody else feels about half brainless sometimes. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I'm like,
Monday
I'm like,
morning.
why can I not pay attention to what I'm doing? I don't know. But anyway,
Your gut health, that's why.
yeah, we're back to the gut health.
Yeah,
We
we're
gotta get
back.
it's all about your guts. Yeah, it's about the guts. That's right. So, so with a formula like this right in front of me, I can kind of stay on track and remember, because here's what was happening to me. I was going through the guts conversation with a prospect, and then I'd get done with it and I'd think through it. You know how you kind of think back through your conversation,
Yeah.
and then I would be like, "Oh, daggone it! Why did I not ask about timing at all?" And I didn't ask about commitment either. I got in a hurry and I kind of skipped right into the closing stage.
Right.
Okay. So I should do better than that. You know, it's easier for me to remember to hit these high, you know, mountain peaks here, these high points in the conversation that we're supposed to hit.
Mhm.
You know, it's easy for me to remember when I've got a like a cheat sheet like this out in front of me.
Yeah, definitely.
And I've had this out in front of me for like probably a couple years, and I forget to look at it sometimes now, and that's fine. I think that's good. It's not a crutch for life. It's just a learning tool.
Yeah.
So yeah. But what I like about Uncle Claude coming up with the objections flashcards is that I can just basically follow this formula, and this formula works with every customer, every prospect. It'll work with everyone. But what is different about every customer? Can someone answer that question? Every prospect is different in what ways? How do they express their differences from
Their pain
each other?
points.
Say it again, Max.
Maybe different pain points, different situations they're going through.
Yeah, they're going to have different pain points, you know, which leads to different questions, which leads to different needs, to different objections, to different stalls, to okay, so
Yep.
the formula is always the same, but the person is different, you
Yeah.
know, and their situation's different and their objections are different. So to have flashcards or something like that in your hand, it's really going to be helpful. It's really going to be helpful. So I think the formula, which we were just sharing on the screen, and flashcards for objections, that's about as powerful as it gets.
Yeah.
At least in my experience, it's about as powerful as it gets. Flashcards and objections. Yeah, the objections, flashcards, and this formula. So I found that objections come up in two different places. Obviously, I have one written down here on this. If you're seeing the screen over here on the bottom right, it says objections. So usually objections come at the very end of the conversation. Is that right?
Yeah. The hard ones do.
Yeah. So right before we ask for the closing, right? Right before we get the application out or the agreement or whatever it is we're working on. Right before we start inking that, we're going to go through the last biggest. This is the objections, right? So that's in the big black box right here, objections. And there is a gut strategy for handling objections. It's confirm, change, close. We can talk about that, but it's nice that he's coming out with flashcards. There's another part of the conversation here, which flows agenda, qualification, closing. At what other part of the conversation do we generally hear objections?
Beginning.
What part of the beginning?
I don't have any money. I can't. I can't. I don't have any time. I can't talk to you.
Okay. So somewhere here in the agenda section, is that what you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
So you're going to set the roadmap. You're going to get permission to ask questions. You're going to give permission to ask questions, and then you're going to probably get an objection out of some folks.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, thanks for coming on the car lot today. You here to buy a car? What's the first damn thing they're gonna say?
Just looking.
Nah, just tire kicking. Just looking around. Yep. That's your first objection. Welcome. Welcome to the first objection. All right. Okay. The sales process has begun. All right. So having some flashcards is going to be nice. Having flashcards is going to be nice. It's going to be real nice. So let's talk about the formula though, since he's going to come out with the flashcards.
Well, you got me in trouble for saying anything like that.
What? Why are you in trouble now?
I don't know. He's gonna say I didn't say I'm coming out with that.
All right. Well, that's all right.
I've
You
actually
know-
started seeing ads for sales flashcards, just like you're mentioning. There's a company out that's actually putting out sales flashcards, exactly what you're mentioning, and they're
Yeah.
actually they're out in the market now. So
Yeah, I bought some recently.
Yeah.
I did. I totally bought some sales flashcards recently. I wish I known we were talking about that because I'd have brought them in.
But they're not our flashcards for this.
No, man, I was totally disappointed, Dave. Totally
Yeah.
not gutsy.
Yeah.
Those are the gutless sales cards, man. You know what I
Right.
mean? And maybe we could
Yeah, I've
talk.
seen them.
That'd be a great one, man. Maybe I should go grab them out of the other room and we could go through those flashcards and we could play guts or gutless.
Gutless.
You want to do that? All right.
Pick me, pick me.
happen.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
It's so interesting to talk to you, Joseph and Helen, because it's it's a window into the real world that we don't understand if we haven't been there. I have some friends that have kind of romantic ideas about socialism, and it's
You know what, Jessica? Honestly, it sounds absolutely great.
like
It
utopia,
sounds like-
but it's not.
Yes,
Yeah,
I want everybody to be happy.
right.
And I do, but it's not possible. In
Yeah.
reality, it's not possible. It's not
Mm.
possible that everybody gonna have same health,
Yeah,
happiness, same amount of money. It's not possible. But it sounds like I wish you all health and happiness. Is
Yeah.
it great?
yeah, yeah.
It is.
The main idea of socialism, as long as you ask, yes, to have everybody on the same level.
Yeah,
Poor,
Yeah.
poor,
Yeah.
and one more time poor.
But
yeah,
government.
But
yeah.
government.
Right. Government running,
So,
but,
because
and then the
it's
people that are
easy to govern people. It's
Yeah.
easy to tell them what to do, and it's easy to give you some bribe. You know, if
Mhm.
you'll do this one, I'll give you your line for the apartment is going to be from 25 years to 24 years.
Mhm, mhm.
And I'm not kidding. This is a line. It was
Mhm.
line. We were waiting for 20 years to get an apartment.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
my father had to be handicapped after World War II to have this apartment in 10 or 15 years. I don't remember.
Wow.
Only one thing happened. So this is why. So don't start it. But Jessica, if you would like to, we can talk to you. Just
Yeah,
call us
yeah.
separately. We'll talk to you.
And guys, honestly, if you want us to talk to you, or if you want us to talk to someone
Mhm.
who
Educate.
who doesn't know about social
Sure.
and love this idea, we
Yeah.
do love this idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not possible.
I
Yeah.
totally understand. Yeah.
And again, one more thing. Before revolution, Russia used to be very rich country,
Mm,
like America
yeah.
used to be a few years ago,
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
like Venezuela, like Cuba. Like,
So okay, start. So anytime, if anybody wants to talk to us about that, anytime.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we would like to have people knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
I
they
would
would
like to
know
learn.
exactly what they're thinking about.
And
Yeah.
who they are voting for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your romantic ideas will be disappeared
Yeah.
very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's
Yeah, I totally believe that. Yeah. I found the flashcards, guys.
Good.
Okay.
Let me see if I can zoom in here. Let's see, how do I zoom in? Spotlight. Here we go. Let me see if I can.
Where are those from?
Hold it
No,
up
no,
to the camera,
nothing.
right up to the camera.
The Closing Academy. I don't
There
know.
you
It's
go.
got a lot.
There you
we
go.
Oh, okay, good. Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't mean to call these people out or anything, but let's just go through them. Sales objections. Oops. I don't know why this is so. Why is this so difficult?
There you
It's
go.
good
Just
now.
Got it.
Okay.
wherever
so
your camera is on your computer, just hold it right up close to that.
the closingacademy.com.
There we got it.
Yeah.
Hey, so shout out to the closingacademy.com, whoever they are, because at least they're coming out with a quality product.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We'll be the judge of that.
Yeah. Well, it looks nice. I mean, look at these. These are
Yeah.
nice. These are nice. See, you spread them out like that. Here's the objection on one side. And then the answer is on the other side.
Mhm.
So if you like our product and service, we can find. Okay. All right. Let's go through one. Let's
Right.
just go through a few. We're going to call them guts or gutless, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I wonder how many are going to be gutless. We'll just see. We'll see. This sounds like fun to me. You guys think this sounds like fun?
Sure.
Before you get started, real quick, I just had a comment. I was watching a Grant Cardone video,
Yeah.
and he was doing a live training, and he brought these people on stage who were having issues. And this one guy thought he really had Grant's script down, and he just was ready to apply it to what his service was. And he was just rambling, and just his pace and his tone was loud and fast, and
Yeah.
it's like, slow down, dude. You can't even understand what you're saying, you know? And he went right into he just, anything Grant said to him, he went right into presentation mode. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it just blew my mind how everything was just like jumping off the screen at me. Like, whoa, too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready for the first one?
Yes.
Ready.
The Closing Academy, the first one. You guys see that?
Right. Yep.
Yes.
Price
Your-
is too high.
Your price is too high, yo. Has a prospect ever said that?
Yes.
Your price is
Every
too
other
high.
time.
That was Monday's objection.
That was Monday's objection, huh? Well, here's the answer. Let's see what the answer is.
Answer is, baby, I'm worth it.
Let me spotlight myself
Yeah.
again, and we'll go like this. See, I understand. Yeah, let's see.
It's
will
better
it
if you're
focus?
gonna read it.
It's
Just
not
read
gonna
it.
focus. Doggone it! All right,
Just read it.
All right, your price is too high. All right, now the answer to that is, I understand. Do you like our product service? Yes, great. Are we able to solve your problem? Yes, great. Do you like the value we provide? Yes, great. We offer a 30-day free trial.
Eh,
Eh,
Eh.
That sounded too
Yeah.
scripted.
All right, here's the next one. I have to do some research.
You are not allowed.
Is this guts or gutless?
gutless.
I'm gonna flip it over. You
Oh.
guys, I didn't even say it
We
yet.
haven't got the answer yet.
That's already voted gutless. You guys have judged this off of one card. All right, hold on. I understand. We both know you have seen or talked about our product service before talking to me today. Our company offers the best product service in our industry and delivers excellence. I believe that's what you are looking for today.
Quack, 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 quack. Way too
This
much.
sounds like
Too
some
wordy.
old school stuff. What do you think of that one?
This,
Guts or
this
gutless?
sounds like
Double,
pre-Tom.
double
It's
gauntlet.
gutless.
This is pre-Tom Hopkins stuff.
I like my answer because I'm worth it.
I
Yes,
like it.
Jessica, I like it.
Okay. Oh, here's another big one.
Club.
Yeah, we have to do research, Jessica. Yeah, so you know.
I like Claude's answer to the first
Wait a-
one. He goes,
Wait a minute.
"Yeah,
Joseph has to discuss this with his spouse.
Yes.
He has to discuss with Helen. What are you going to tell him now? What do we tell him? Is this going to be guts or gutless? I have to discuss with my spouse.
I already discussed with mine.
And she said yes.
They recommend we say, well, I understand, Mr. Prospect. When are you and your spouse available? Can we reschedule a time when both of you are available?
Mhm.
Oh, I like that. I would do that.
I say it's guts.
That's
That's a good
that's
one.
guts. That's
I say
guts.
semi guts. I said if
Semi.
she's,
Yeah.
is she available right now to put on the call? Why
Yeah.
call back? Let's
Yeah.
do it now.
Well, today.
All right. All right. Don't be too picky now.
No, during qualification time, you had to ask. Are you the
Yeah.
only one who make decision or somebody else?
That's absolutely right. Oh my gosh, thank you for saying that because look, in the qualification stage, this commitment thing down here. This commitment thing, that's only like really important, right? Hey, can he make a commitment without a spouse? No, he can't. Well, then why pitch?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's kind of what this rebuttal was. Their rebuttal was, I understand. When are you and your spouse available? I'm not going to
Yes.
pitch until you can both be available.
You mean
Yeah.
it doesn't say in small print? I already asked Claudia. She said it's okay.
Here's a big one here. I wasn't prepared to purchase today. I'm just not ready.
And why are we talking today?
Let's see if it's guts or gutless. You do like the product or service, right? And then it says nod your head yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Why wait when you can start getting results today? What do we think of that?
Today,
Is that guts or gutless?
Semi.
gutless.
I just don't like the verbiage.
I think that's pretty gutless
Me
too.
neither.
All right.
How much did you pay for these?
Woo! Look at this. Oh, I paid a bunch of money for these. I think these were
Really?
like $50 to $75. $75, I think.
No return policy.
No.
I need to
Same
pray
page.
about it.
Let me get my Bible. We'll do it together.
What would we say in the guts world before I read this gutless? Because I got a feeling this is going to be a gutless response.
I can't wait to hear this one.
What would we say? What would we say about I need to pray about it?
Let me grab my Bible. I'll sit down and pray with you.
Have you ever prayed about it before?
Hey,
Have
look
you,
who's
have you
here.
ever prayed about it? Hey, Coach Victor, what?
Hey,
Good to see you,
what's up?
dude.
Gotta pray, man. That's the best way.
Have you ever prayed about it before? How do you know this is not the answer?
Let's
Oh,
pray
there you
together.
go.
Boom. You ain't questioning my relationship with God, are you? No, just kidding.
I answer to a higher power.
Because I'm sorry, but I feel like people that want to blame God for things they ought to be called out a little bit, you know. I need to pray about it. Like God is my great escape on all issues that make me uncomfortable in life. Okay. I need to pray about it. Let's see what their answer is. I agree. Our company believes in prayer too. We pray with our customers very often. I would like to do the same with you today. We believe that prayer gives you a peace of mind to help make the best decision of your life and your business.
Love,
Okay.
love, love.
Woo, that's interesting. I did not think it was going to go that way.
I don't
Is
know.
that guts or gutless?
Prayer is kind of personal, and I don't think people want you to, be involved with that. If they're legitimately, sincere about it. That's just me.
Yeah.
I don't need you to pray with me when I have my belief and my faith. You're not going to help me come to a decision any more than that.
Yeah, shit got way weird, didn't it?
It implies that you're going to get an answer at the end of the prayer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's gonna be a voice. Do this now.
Yeah,
Not happening.
Yeah.
It looks like you already prayed and God sent me to you to help you.
There you
Like
go.
it's like he's turning it over to God to be the closer.
yeah,
That was
yeah. Well,
Good to see
you
you,
know,
Vic.
I can't trump God, that's for sure.
Nope. Mhm.
I thought you were going to send something in the mail.
Mm,
I thought, or well, let's just say email. I thought you were going to send me something in the email.
okay.
That's the objection. How would we handle this in a guts way before I read the? Because I got a feeling this is going to be pretty gutless too. But I don't know. I don't know. Some of these are okay.
Mhm.
Some of most of them
Yeah.
not so good. But
Yeah.
what would be the guts response to? Yeah, I thought you were just going to send me something in the email.
Let's pretend that I'm gonna send it to you in few hours. What is the next step?
Ooh, let's pretend. I love that. That was really gutsy. Wow, I like it. Well, let's pretend I do send you something. What does that mean? What happens then?
Imagine that I sent you something.
Imagine I sent it to you. Yeah, imagine. Let's pretend I like it. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That's
What
really
would
that's
it
been
need to say for you to say yes to me right now?
Right.
Or
what would
yeah,
it
we're on the
mean?
phone right now. Let's
What
discuss
do you need to say?
whatever
Huh.
your issues are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or here, that's the email is the reason we're speaking right now. Justin, that's, while I have you on the phone, I'm getting a lot of reaction to it. I only have so many of these. I've got 5 offers. Are you interested in doing this? Email aside, I'm happy to send it to you again. But as you know, delay can be costly.
Okay. All right. That was pretty
Mhm.
gutsy. Let's try the back of this one. What do they suggest? I thought you were going to just send me the information. I understand that, Mr. Prospect, but our company plans are catered to each customer's needs and budget. That's why my company sends us out to you. May I come in, please? I don't know.
Oh boy.
Like
Is it
this guy,
on the door?
yeah, this took us right up to the doorstep, evidently.
That's kind of lame.
That's kind of weak.
These all sound like they're based on the feel, felt, found
Well,
philosophy.
that's exactly what it is. That's
I
exactly what it
understand. I
is.
understand.
How did you get my information?
You called me.
What would be a good guts response before we read the back of this one?
Oh, I regularly just go through people's mailbox who I'm interested in doing business with.
Yeah. I was just rummaging through your trash,
That's right.
I found your junk mail out there in the box. I was just looking, How'd you get my information?
I don't know. How did I get your
I
information?
don't know.
Mhm.
I'll listen to this response, everybody. Does anybody have a good gutsy one other than that one too? Because there's a few ways to do
Siri
this.
gave it to me.
Who gave it to you?
Siri. Hey Siri.
Oh, Siri. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Are
Okay.
you still on the one? How'd you get my information?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got this little note on my desk with your phone number on it. I'm not really sure. This isn't about real estate, is it?
Good.
You don't have a piece of property for sale, do you?
Okay. So that's I've heard Claude do that one. That's a
Play,
good
the
one.
play dumb answer.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like to tell people my mama gave it to me. How'd you get my information? I don't know. My mom gave it to me.
I like Claude's. I like Claude's other one. You go. I saw it in the bathroom stall. It was on the
Yeah.
wall.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm not gutsy enough for that. I'm not gutsy enough for
me
that.
neither. That's a hang up.
Okay, so here's the response on how did you get my information? Don't get defensive. Simply remind the prospect that they filled out a form on your site or signed up for more information at a trade show, or that you simply came across their website and wanted to reach out to see if you could help.
Hmm.
That was really
That was
that was pretty weak.
Hmm.
Justin,
See, no- It's no wonder
Justin.
most salespeople fail. I think this is horrible. Why do salespeople have such shitty training? I don't get it.
Mm.
What were you going to say, Joseph?
I would change in your answer a little bit. Not my mom gave it to me, your mom gave it to me.
Your mom gave it to me. Yeah. How'd you get my
Wow.
information? Yeah, your mom.
Joseph and
Yeah.
Helen are rocking today.
Yeah, your mom.
Your mom.
Your mom.
Because we
mom.
miss you, David.
Your mama came to
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna lead to a
Your
conversation.
mom wrote it on a 20 she left on the nightstand this morning. That's bad. You shouldn't have said that.
Like, do you have mom? Yes. Do you
'Cause
have
that-
sale? Do you have
that's
house
not
for
accurate.
sale? Yes. So
It
let's
would
go.
have been way more than 20. Trust me, it would have been like a couple hundred.
Oh,
Ah, shit.
I don't know if I would use that because they could come back and say, my mom passed away 10 years ago. And then you
Oh,
got
I
wow.
have
You
this
got a
piece
problem.
of paper for 10
Yeah.
years.
What if their mom did die? Yeah, you'd feel real bad.
Ouch.
That would be good.
Yeah, so but my mom gave it to me. Yeah, I've even had them say, "Well, who is your mom?" Well, she's like, you probably don't even know her, man. She's almost 80, and she kind of just knows I buy houses, and who knows where she came up with it, man. I don't know. You got something for sale? Like, let's just move on. This is ridiculous. You want to talk about my octogenarian mother? Really?
I just normally just say, if you're a property owner, your information is public.
Right. Public
Mm,
information.
there you go. That's good.
Google.
Yeah, your information
Yeah.
is public. Unfortunately.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Professional.
Just say you're in our database as a preferred investor or buyer.
Mhm.
Do you currently hold precious metals?
There you go. We live in a digital
Little
world. and
stroke, little nurture.
You're a
I
digital
understand
girl.
you get these garbage calls, but you're in our database as a preferred. Blah blah.
Yeah. 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 I need to think about it. I need to think about it. Okay. What's a good guts response for I need to think about it? What's the one everybody knows but never uses? Come on.
You are not allowed.
I'm stepping on your toes because I know you're just like me.
You're not allowed to think about
You
it,
are not
Okay.
allowed.
We all know that that's the response.
but you got to do it like
that's number
Claude.
one response.
You
I
got
need
to
to
you got to
think
come
about
in
it.
like this on the Zoom call. You're not allowed to think about it.
You're not allowed to think about it. How many of you in here are actually saying that on a call? Be honest and raise your hand and say, yes, I'm really, honestly, truly doing that.
Only with Uncle Claude. Yes.
You're not allowed to think about it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've said it a couple times.
I've said it a couple times.
Okay, now
I
I'm not
use it,
talking
but-
about saying it like once or twice because I've done that shit too.
I've
I'm
used
like,
it, but you
I
got to
can't-
follow
I
it.
cannot pull it off, guys. It's so hard for me.
I've used it a couple of times, but you got to follow it with, hey, remember when we started the call and, we talked about the agenda for what we're going to talk about today? And, you remind them it's okay to say no.
Yeah, and it also depends on your connection with the prospect.
Yeah.
That's the main key for me. If we have a little vibe and we're able to kind of, poke at each other a little bit, because you get that sense pretty early on. And, I'll say something like that. But if I know it's somebody who's very stoic and, sort of, just stuck on that path, then I probably won't go there because I don't want them to start thinking about all the other, negative stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to keep them in the positive zone as much as I possibly can. But
That is the gutsy.
what part exactly do you need to think about? Is there a particular part, or is it the whole thing? Because I thought you want to make a sale today, and I definitely want to buy your property today because I have limited options, and you're the first on the list. But if you're not interested, I can keep it moving.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gutsy. What do they suggest? I need to think about it. They suggest, is it the price? Do you like the product or service? What questions can we answer to help you make this decision?
It's close.
That's like customer servicey.
That's
Yeah,
customer
but
service,
I
yeah.
wouldn't ask if this is the price because you giving person idea to negotiate price with you.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. That's so true.
Maybe it wasn't the price. Now you just
Yes.
opened up another can of
Right.
worms.
That's
Absolutely.
true. That's true.
Mm.
That's true. Okay, so do we give him the clown horn, or probably not on that one?
Horn.
Not on that one, I don't think.
Not on
Give
that. We're gonna let him
another
slide on
horn.
that
Give
one.
the one in the middle.
I give him a half, I
Clown
give him a
horn.
half
Not
a
a
toot.
ring. Do you have a bell or something?
How about this? We'll just give him a. There you go. That's what they got. All right. I am not interested.
Mm.
Oh, what's a
Very
good
direct.
guts? What's a good guts response for I'm not interested?
You're not interested in selling your house today?
That's
So
good.
just put it right back on.
Put it right back
Yeah,
on.
good.
Not interested in
So
selling your house
ask for
today?
further clarification, basically.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now, obviously we're going some product based, some, I'm real estate based, obviously by my responses, but if product based, then it might be a little different, but
Mhm. Yeah.
And probably put some scarcity.
yeah.
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
good points. You won't believe what this says. Okay,
What
I'm
is
gonna
it?
read it to you. I am not interested. Here's the response. I understand, but what are you not interested in?
New product.
Okay. Then it says quietly listen for their response, then respond with a solution. If they like your product or service and are still not interested, you should still ask for referrals.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, yeah, that's likely.
I think while you're being quiet, you're gonna hear a click.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I think the referral part is pretty good. Look, you listen to my spiel. Is there anybody close to you or anybody you might be able to think of who needs to sell a property or who has told you that they want to sell a property that I might be able to speak to?
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you got your pitch off, that works. But usually you get, I'm not interested in about the first 10 seconds.
Mm.
I can't disagree with you on that, Coach Victor.
Mhm.
You're right about that. But I already gave it 4 clown horns, man. So,
Yeah, so too late.
yeah. So it's already been 4 clown horned.
Joseph and Helen, I am currently watching a series on television, and every time you say something, because the protagonist in the show is a Russian national, and she has the exact same accent. So every time you say something, I think. Are you right? Are you
Because we speak Russian, it's our first language, but actually we are Jewish.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay. Is your nationality? Is it sort of that?
Our nationality Jewish, but we were born in Russia.
Okay, got it.
Are you Ashkenazi Jew? Ashkenazi?
Yes, we Ashkenazi
Oh,
Jew.
me too.
Okay.
One quarter.
Okay.
One quarter Ashkenazi Jew. I
That's
am.
awesome. I love your accent, by the way.
Victor, I didn't know you were Jewish. You used the Yiddish term.
Yes.
Spiel.
Victor, do you know that this is Yiddish?
I did not. I am not well versed in it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
learning.
just teasing.
Mhm.
It's an incredible group of people we have here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Incredible.
Ooh.
This is not a good time to talk.
Mm.
I've had prospects tell me that right off the bat. Boom. Hey, this isn't a good time, man.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, but this is just bad time.
Yeah.
When
What do we
is a
say?
good time? When is a good time?
All right, here's what it says. I'm glad you said that. We work by appointments only. What works best for you? Morning,
Mm.
afternoon, evening. Schedule day and time that's best for you.
Mm.
I think it's about the best you can do, really.
Yeah.
Best you can do.
Yeah.
Good cowbell. Yeah.
All right.
Definitely. Mhm.
All right. All right. Here's one.
Just
I can't wait to
Say, why
hear
the hell
this
did you
one.
hang up on me?
And do they have an answer?
It's got an answer. It says you need to call back ASAP and say, I believe we had a bad connection.
That's what Claude does.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's exactly what Joseph doing.
That's good.
That way, if they hang up a second time, you know their answer.
You say you're not going to hang up on me. I'm hanging up on you first.
You are not allowed to hang up on me. Yes.
Here's a big one, man.
Hmm.
I don't buy at the first meeting.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's what she said.
Let
That's
me
a
call
little-
let me call you right back.
I'll call you right back.
Let me call you right back. Yeah. I don't buy at the first meeting. I don't buy at the first meeting. What's a good guts response for this?
I do not kiss on first meeting as well. So.
I think that's a good response. How about this? Okay, well, let's just call this over. And all right, now the second session has begun and we can do business. Great.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know what Claude would say to that. He goes, my wife said the same thing on our first date.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what she said. Yeah. Okay, so here's what it says. I don't buy at the first meeting. That's why I'm here, so that we can talk face to face and get to know each other better. I want to know more about your business and then tell you how we are able to help.
Good.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. All right, let's do two more before we call it off. I don't buy anything from strangers.
My name is Joseph.
Have you ever heard any of these? Have you ever heard this at all? I'm sorry, but
I've
I
never heard
don't
that.
do business with strangers.
Yeah.
Never
That sounds
heard.
like the stupidest thing a human being can say to anyone.
Doesn't it though?
Ridiculous.
Like you really know the lady down at the
Right.
Hy-Vee or the Price Chopper or whatever, you know, like
You know what? Turn to your left and then turn to your right and tell me that you knew the person who sold those items to you.
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
I like Joseph's answer. That was a good one too. Well, hi, my name is
Hi,
Joseph.
my name
Yeah.
is Joseph.
I just think they had one card left over and they had to come up with something on that.
Well, here it says, I understand if you like our product or service and our prices within your budget, would you consider doing business with us?
Hmm.
So in other words, kind of ignoring them.
Mhm.
All right, here's the next one. I am not the decision
It's
maker.
big. We went back to wife. Yes.
Huh. I am not the decision maker. But they didn't say I need to talk to my wife. They just said I'm not the decision maker. So it might not be the wife. It might be somebody else, right?
Yep.
So what do we say when they say, "Hey, listen, man, I'm not the guy you need to be talking to. I'm not the guy."
So you don't make your own
I appreciate
decisions,
it.
Justin?
Mhm. Uh-oh.
I would thank them for telling me that up front, so I'm not
I
wasting my
appreciate your
time.
honesty. I appreciate your honesty. Who would be the person I would talk to?
Okay. So the back of this one says, "Who is the decision maker? Can I get their contact information?
Mm.
Can I schedule a meeting with the decision maker right now?"
Mhm.
I'm going to give them that one.
Yeah, that's a combo.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. All right,
Yeah.
I just, can we do three more? Is that okay? Do we have time? It's
Yes,
1:03.
we do. We do.
Let's do three more and then I'm going to call it off. Okay.
Joseph's like, yeah.
Because these are some good ones. Look at this.
Okay.
I just need to know the price. What's your offer? Just tell me your offer. What's the
Yeah.
price? What's the offer?
Yeah.
What do you want to offer us? What's the offer? What's the price? It's all the same thing.
Hmm.
What's a good guts way to say the answer to that? I just need to know the price. Guts practice party. I just need to know the price.
I'll just give you the price myself.
You just give them the price?
Yeah.
How you gonna
Straight up,
make a
straight up.
decision just on price alone? You have no
Straight up.
value built into it.
Cut to the
Okay.
chase.
Is that how you
Then-
make, is that how you buy everything you purchase? You just want to know the
Well,
price?
It's got
How
to
do
be
you-
the bottom line first, though. Otherwise, if you really can't afford it, then you're.
Yeah.
I agree
You
with
don't know
you.
what you don't know what you're buying. There's no value
Yeah.
built into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
know-
it's all relative. If I tell you it's $1 million, but this is what you're gonna get for your $1 million, then it's worth it.
And then you talk for an hour and they say, I don't have $1 million.
I don't have it. Of
Yeah.
course. Jessica, again,
Yeah.
women's club.
All good points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Claude doesn't do that. He's like, do you have a budget set aside for this,
Mhm.
for this type of
Right.
purchase? And then they
Yeah.
tell you, well, I've got like $500 set aside,
Mhm.
and then he'll know that there's nothing there. But if they tell me, money's not an issue.
Mhm,
then you're gonna continue on. But he asks up front, do you have a budget set aside?
mhm, mhm. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. That's part of the qualification stage is the money question,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all that's all formulated into the formula here,
Mhm.
but I've had them jump the gun on me before I even got there and be like, "Hey, just tell me what it is. Just tell me the bottom line, man.
Mhm,
What
mhm.
is it?"
Yeah.
A lot
Yep.
of money, Justin.
A
It's
lot.
going to be $100 million. That's what I like
A
to
lot
tell
of
them.
money, Justin.
It's going to be $100 million, man.
One can use the doctor analogy as well, right? Yes, like you don't go to the doctor and he just starts operating. There has to be some qualification. You need to know what's going on, identify those pain points, what you need to address, and what exactly is that your service you're providing, solution that you're providing.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Then be able to give an accurate quote or price.
Yeah.
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 But
Throw
right.
them as
to
well.
justify Jessica's answer, again, if you don't feel comfortable to pronounce the price, maybe it's too high.
Mhm,
Very
I
good
do feel
point.
comfortable.
Or maybe
This
you're
is
just
the best
a
price for
gutless
this product.
salesperson,
mhm, mhm.
right? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Helen. Maybe you're just a gutless salesperson if you're afraid to say what the price is.
Mhm.
A lot.
Yeah. It's $100 million.
Jessica.
What difference does that make? You're going to finance it anyway, right? I mean, if we get the payment down to the payment that's affordable for you, is that really what's most important? And if we can do that, do you think we have a deal today?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
To me, that's more gutsy than what I'm about to read to you, but all good points, guys and gals. I understand, but does that require that okay, here's the answer. I understand, but that does require that I tell you about the benefits that you will be receiving with your purchase.
No. No.
Wah, wah.
Gutless.
That's pretty lame.
I like that one better, Justin. You need to get a recording of that. Wah, wah.
Okay, how about this? How long is this going to take?
About 15 minutes.
Aren't these some good ones?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
should do this again next week, except really just like forget what they say and just come up with our own flashcards.
That's
Mhm.
good. That's
We
good.
don't even have to wait on Uncle
Yeah.
Claude to
And we
come out
have
with
to have two
flashcards.
teams, me and Jessica, and all men for the month.
We could just, yeah, we could have really kick-ass
That's because
flashcards.
they use both sides of their brain, so it's like 4 against 1.
Right.
Thank you, David. I knew you were gonna say it.
We're outnumbered.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what they say on how long is this going to take. This will take no more than 20 minutes unless you have lots of questions. May I come in, please? Or if by phone, how does that work for you?
That's almost like I hate what can I come in, please?
Really, I mean,
Yeah.
All right, is that a
Begging.
clown horn or is that a bell?
That's a
Wow,
horn.
Warren.
Horn.
That's
Yeah.
that's a.
Maybe 20 minutes.
I'm confused.
I think Claude would have just said, I don't know.
I don't know. How long is this going to
You don't.
take?
I don't know. Depends how many questions you have.
Exactly.
Well, that's kind of what they said. They said
Yeah,
no
but-
more than 20 minutes,
Can I
yeah,
come in,
but different
please?
tone.
Mhm.
That's pretty straightforward. So we'll give them a little bit of both. All right, here's the last one before we call it off today.
Mhm.
Do I have to pay today?
Ah.
Now, not today, now.
Bum, bum, bum.
What's a guts response for this? Do I have to pay today?
Absolutely.
Are you able to pay today?
Oh my
Show
goodness.
me
that
the
would've been-
money.
That would have been part of the qualifying, do you have a budget set aside? If they would have told you yes, then you could explain a payment plan, but what it would require.
I like what Victor said. What'd you say, Victor? I mean, I'm not discounting what you just said there, Dave, but I mean, Victor really nailed it with
Are
what
you
he
able
said.
to? Are you able to pay today?
Mhm.
Well, do I have to pay today?
Yeah.
And then say it?
Are you able to pay today?
Well, I can put down half of it.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what your payments would be after that.
Okay. All right. You guys see what he was doing there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going with the flow.
And-
Setting up some payments, getting a little promissory note out, right? Gonna
Yeah,
eat that up.
Yeah.
Creating what Uncle
Creating an
Claude calls
avenue.
passive income streams.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Creating an opportunity, an avenue to manifest it.
Yeah.
Well,
Good.
before we close here, let me show you one more thing out of this stack, and
Joker card.
that is, see this? This
Feel,
is
felt,
all the feel, felt, fount.
I know exactly
Feel-
how you feel. Many
feel,
of my
felt-
customers have felt that way as well. And what
I
we
think I
found is,
I think
Oh,
I said that about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
You
Dave
said
said
that
it.
about 20 minutes ago, buddy. And here's the thing, man. I don't want to end the show on being negative on these people, because for what this is, it is a very nice product, and you can learn some gold nuggets out of this stack of flashcards. So I don't want to just say, hey, this is not worth buying, but this is a feel, felt, found strategy, and that is not guts. Okay, so be careful. Not all sales trainings are equal. And sometimes they'll screw you up when you learn one strategy and then you get another strategy and then you mix them together. You just end up with a tragedy.
Mm.
Good one.
You know what I mean?
tragedy to tragedy.
Yeah. So be careful who you listen to and what you buy, because you got to ask yourself, is this compatible with what path I'm going? Because
Mhm.
you could get like this and then not close nothing because you're just all out of whack.
Mhm.
All right. That's just some experiential advice because I've done it.
Mhm.
But it is good. It is good hearing what other people are learning to say and how we differentiate.
Oh yeah, it's very nice, very very nice. I had a good time today, and hopefully everybody learned a little something, or
Yes,
got a
yes.
little practice in. Maybe at least got a little, like before you work out, you stretch a little bit. Maybe that was at
Mhm.
least what you got a little bit of that in or something, and
Worked up a little lather.
yeah, got a little, got your first sweat,
Thank you.
that first sweat. You know what I mean? Breaking that first sweat.
lather to get you ready now. Let's go.
All right.
Oh.
Love you guys. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you
You
again
too.
next time. All right. Stay
Bye,
safe
folks.
out
Thank you.
there.
Thank you.
Well,
We'll
Jason.
talk soon. Okay.
Take
Thanks,
care.
Justin.
Nice to
Bye.
meet you,
Have a great
Max.
afternoon.
Everybody.
Likewise.
Good to
Bye
see you,
now.
Alex.
That's definitely a replay.
I'll post it in the Skype group.
Yeah, I wanna take some